Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's another Panthers first down.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it with Jones. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Now a first down carry by Jones. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. A gain of 3, 2nd down. After the penalty, it's Jones. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down, it's Jones, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's now 3rd down.
Back to throw here. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010.
For the field goal, a 45-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. They moved the ball pretty well there on the opening drive. You think they're okay settling for 3?
I don't think they're happy about settling for 3, but I think you're exactly right with the word okay because they threw it well, they ran it well. Excellent balance for the first drive of the game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll drop to throw. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. They'll contain him to just 4, second down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. They'll look to throw now on first down. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. They'll contain him to just 4, second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Well, 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And Tucker missed it left. Normally reliable, this time no good. And this score will stay right where it is. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not. That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first down, Jones. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
2nd and 3 at the Falcons' 16-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying some.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Uh-oh.
Touchdown, Falcons. Tyreek Hill. As the first half is winding down, and the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. Going deep for Hopkins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 31-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
On second down, Mostert. So we are at halftime here on Halloween, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. Mostert hit, and he drops the ball. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
No gain there on the completion. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Jones. And he stopped immediately there.
Aaron Jones, the ball.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
They'll go again to Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
A loss of 1.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Jannard Avery in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Johnny Hekker now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert, and he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert, and he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On third down, here comes Mostert. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
By the defense.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Aaron Jones.
On the tackle, it was Dane Cruikshank.
Down at the 11-yard line.
2nd down and 8. So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Again, it's Jones. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Joe Hayden. It's a gain of 2.
They're going to look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Panthers 17. Falcons 7. Harrison Butker sets to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Green to bring it back. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. This is Mostert. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pick.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. 2nd and 14. Look at this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A little juke. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a Carolina 1st down on a gain of 16. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2. Brings
that one looks like he'll throw here.
At the 22-yard line.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. DeAndre Hopkins with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
The score, Panthers 24, Falcons 7. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target. And now it's second down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
They'll set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
No, sir. No,
Touchdown, Carolina. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their
about set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Carolina, the win.
today. From Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
That's good.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Still leaves him with 4th and short. Any chance you go for it?
It's definitely in the back of my mind. In fact, I've discussed it with my staff all week long, different situations that I may want to go for. Where's the ball in the field? Do I have confidence in my trigger guy? What am I going to do? I'm also talking about my analytics department. What are the odds? If I don't get it, what's it going to do to me the rest of the game? Personally, I end up taking all that, putting it in my head, and making a decision. And you know me, I'm probably going to go for it.
Well, you want to make an opening drive statement.
Yes, I do. Once I have the ball and I've got it on the move, I don't want to just give up that easily.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
1st and 10 at the 40.
From the shotgun again to Jones. He'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
On the carry.
The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 15 carries, 63 yards.
And I know that last week's game is over, but this feels almost like a continuation of what he did in the previous game. It's almost if in his mind he knitted together the 2 weeks with no break. He's off to a nice start here.
Throwing the out route and complete. It's Hopkins. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. He'll try and run it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll look to throw here. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former 1st-round pick, Demarius Randall.
Intercepted by the Vikings. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Throwing here to start the drive. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
29-yard line.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Mack. He finds an opening past the 40, and he takes it all the way up to the 47.
Marlon Mack, the ball carrier. That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He dumps this off to Mack. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. Then he'll take this back down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Mack, draw play. And he'll get this down only to the 18. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He completes this one to Mack. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
32-yard attempt.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Panthers will get the football back. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back.
The pass.
Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
now here's a screen play left side, and he'll be corralled right around the 34. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Panther.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll find Jones again, complete. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, the game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. It almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
The pass.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start, and he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that.
Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown.
Kendrick Bourne, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January.
And that's caught inside the 30. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. DeAndre Hopkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
3 yards to the gain there, second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Dante Hightower on the stop.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down, Minnesota.
It's Mack. And some room to maneuver. And down inside the 15 he goes. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Minnesota.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
2nd and 1. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 32. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
At the 36-yard.
2nd and 11. They'll roll him and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
By the Panthers.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Now a dump off here complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones, and he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down marker at the Vikings 28. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Here's Jones. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now Jones. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22.
So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. A minute 47 on the clock. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now left side on the swing pass. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line.
At the 37.
He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cobb. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Back to throw again. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
The pass. Complete.
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 12-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Mack. Not much there, only a yard. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Ayuk. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. And the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Panthers, they close